So it was a message on my heart that I wanted to share about titles and our place in the world. Right now, I'm currently a preschool teacher, super passionate about giving those kids love, and it brings me so much joy. And how, like I just used to say, I'm getting paid for my passion. And right now, I'm in a point in my life where there's a shift happening. I'm resisting it. I can feel it. Even, encouraging me, pushing me big time, want me to leave. But I can tell that I really don't want to, because I don't like change. I don't care for it. I don't, too much. I'm not open to it immediately, but when it happens, when the change happens, it's good for me. It's good change. And I just wanted to share, something that I may have been looked at as, probably looked at now as rebellious. The one that, I know that about me. When I'm being told to go left, I always go right. But I always end up where I'm meant to be. It's hard lessons along the way, but I always give my all into what my heart is in. If my heart is in it, I give it my all. And so I just wanted to share, right now, in the space I'm in, my goal right now is to provide a home for my children and I. For all of us to have our own space, some extra space if need be, a hosting space, that space was, a little bit bigger than where we are now. And where we are now, I'm so grateful. I would stay there as long as I could, but I know there's a need for expansion. There's a need for growth, but there's also time to be where you are, be grateful for what you have. And I'm definitely grateful for what I have, being a preschool teacher. But it's not just about that. My place in this life right now, it don't matter where I am. And I just wanted to share with you, no matter where you are, I'm almost looking at other positions because of money right now, to provide for me and my children, not caring, not giving a damn, about the title, how much we put so much restriction on ourselves and what we should be in, a therapist, a doctor, or a lawyer, or, it's not even about that, because at the end of the day, that doesn't define you. That's not, yes, it's what you worked hard to become. It brings you success, but that's not who you are at your core. And I believe no matter where I am in this life, what position I might hold, I am always going to be me, my whole self. I want to feel whole in what I do, and right now, currently, I feel like I'm outgrowing the position of a preschool teacher. I don't know where I'm about to go or where I'm being guided to go, but I just feel that it's somewhere else. It's a little scary, it's a little intimidating, but I'm going to flow with it. I'm going to be open as much as possible and not be like I've always been and be so pushed, to where I'm forced, so to speak. So I just wanted to share that if there is something that that you really love, you invested in, your heart is in it, it don't matter what it is. If you literally are happy cleaning to yourself, you might be, one of my children that wants to be to themselves, wants to be able to listen to music, wants to be a bit secluded, at times, when they don't want to be out in the world and that's just what they enjoy doing at the moment. It's providing for them, but it's bringing them joy and comfort, and it's their journey. So do it. Do it. Like, I'm right now almost considering a position of delivering, like, for a delivery company. It's not a preschool teacher, but it's going to provide me for what I need to provide for me and my children. So I'm just saying that to say, like, the title don't matter. It could be a janitor, it could be a cook, at a restaurant, it could be a host, it could be, entrepreneur, it could be whatever. But if you're being called to do it, open yourself up to it, open your mind to it, surrender to it as much as possible, because you will eventually get to where you're meant to be. Don't let titles restrict you. Don't let other people make you feel like you just have to be this, and that's going to define everything you've done in your life. No, that's not what it's about. It's what are you being of service? How are you being of service, in the world? How are you contributing to the collective, the shifts, the awakening, like the awakening in yourself, the growth and expansion in yourself? How are you being of service to yourself? Be that first, above anything. And I say that to say, talking to myself. So I'm not just sharing this, like, I felt it on my spirit, to share it. So don't allow titles. Right now, it's on me heavy to believe that it don't matter what I am, where I am in the world. If my heart in, I'm there. I'm giving my all. I don't care what nobody else think. I can be 39. My birthday coming up, I'll be 39 years old. I never had that idea, like, oh, I gotta be this. Now, what I will say is that I want to be fit. I want to be in the best shape of my life at 40 years old. That's go on a girls trip, go on a vacation with the love of my life for the first time. Even though I was married, I have never been on a vacation with my man. So I have those type of goals, in life, like, because that's the experience I would like to have in my life. It's not about, like, oh, I want to be I never said I wanted to be a preschool teacher. I literally just be riding through, not just riding, cruising through life, but I just live each day, and I know that I'm guided. I know that I'm protected and supported, and I just allow that to help me move through this life, so I don't care what nobody else think about what I'm doing or how I'm doing it. I do it, and it's got me so far in life, and I'm in the best place in life I've ever been. So I just share that to say that please don't let a title restrict you. If you're being called to it, if it's on your heart, you're going to do it. Like, that's the seed of your soul. The heart, the mind can tell us to do everything else but what our heart calling us to do. What we being, what's put on our heart. If it's put on our heart, we already support it. It's already, everything we need is already within. So we just got to do it, and answer the call. So you all have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and my love to you. All right. Hey, so I have an update, probably a little over a year update, and things shifted. I have transitioned. I have experienced so many transitions. What I felt over a year ago has come to fruition, and I am guaranteed that the best has yet to come. And it's been on my heart, like the passion, the fire, just to create a YouTube channel. It's been on my heart. It's a desire of mine. It's always been. The fear was creeping in, like excitement, all the roller coaster of emotions, and it's just a feeling of it is time. Getting so many signs, synchronicities. Woke up hearing the name of my channel, like the back, like my son even like, Mama, I edit your videos, excited for me, just ready to help. He helped me with my banner, so it's time. It is time, and I'm excited. I am, like, nervous and excited, but I'm gonna do it. I am so much more. It's so much more to me, and I have had my period of isolation. I've had my period of just being to myself. That's one of the best ways for me to recharge, heal, tune back into my own energy, my core self, who I am to my core, and then come out and be in this world, walking this earth of all these different energies, all these different, just all this this world. I am in this world, but not of it. I am just cut from a different cloth, but I'm here. I have a purpose. I'm on a mission, and I'm excited to share more of what I do, what I love to do, and more about me. So I'm excited. Yeah, just I know this will open the doors to so much more, and me finding my people, my soul family, like, that's what I'm excited for. Like, where my people at? The people, that resonate with me, and it's not a lot of people you be able to talk to about deep shit. Like, I don't know if you can curse on here or not, but I ain't got that far. But just deep, depth, like, of your being, like, more to life. And this surface level small talk, I can't. It's so irritating to me. Like, I cannot do small talk. Like, my daughter asked me, like, Mama, why when I say one thing you go out to? Because I'm deep. That's who I am. I'm detailed. I'm deep. I go further, I go deeper. That's just who I am. And a lot of people, literally, I can feel it energetically, can't even hold a conversation with me, because they just be somewhere, if they mind be on 1,000 other things, they not understanding what I'm saying. Like, there's no resonance. So I know for a fact that this is a platform where you can reach your people, and I'm excited about that. So my people, I'm here, I'm showing up, even though it took me some time, but it's no better time than now. I'm not even gonna go there and be like, oh, it should have. No, it's time. It's no better time than now, because if I would have showed up of who I was, or the places I was in before, I wouldn't have shown up like this. So this is, I'm in my power, and in my peace, and my freedom, and it is the most, I can't even put words on it. It's a blessing. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful, and just taking y'all along with me on this journey. So yeah, I'm excited. So I am no longer a preschool teacher. I left my job. I didn't even give a 2 weeks notice. Like, that's how done I was. And that's not normally something I do. I don't even tell my 20-year-old to just leave jobs, never burn a bridge. I just was done. I'm talking about outgrown that space, that toxic environment, that system, that structure. I was called to that place, to those children for 3 years, and we changed each other's lives. Like, that was the most fun times I had, at a place of business, or a place that I call my work. I had so much fun. I was able to truly be myself, my wholehearted self. Was I able to have the flexibility and freedom that I have now? No. It was getting to a point to where the director ended up leaving, and was there 9 years. Like, there had all her kids there, ended up leaving, and everything changed. And just things were starting to fall apart, and I was starting to be affected by it. And like, I could just tell they were no longer there. The people they were bringing their two direct were just, they were all, the regional director was all about the money. Like, they were starting to move kids in my classroom that weren't potty trained. I'm like, oh no baby. I had threes, and for the most part they knew how to go to the back, like it was just too much. It was becoming too much, and we weren't able to take as much time off as we were before. You were only allotted one day, and it was almost like a whoever get to the calendar first take off. I was I was getting to a place in my life that me and my kids, like our time together, and was more important to me. And did I think, like, all my co-teachers was like, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All that frantic energy, I was good. Whatever I was doing at the time was going to hold me over. I Ubered for a year, and Spirit moved me. Like, I was already doing the food side, Grubhub, and I was doing that as extra money after work, leaving the preschool. So I was doing that, and I opened myself up. I mean, the one thing I said, I never put anybody in my car. Oh my God, that's like modern days hitchhiking. I was like, I never do that, but I did it, and I mean, I enjoyed it. I'm talking about, I had people crying in my car. It turned into therapy. Like, it was mind-blowing, because and I mean, people, my grandmother, I don't like you doing it. A lot of times you have to, when Spirit is telling you something and you are being called to a place at a certain time, do it. And you have to, that outside noise, I know as much people wish good for you. Some people have good intent, some people don't. You have that outside noise, you have to quiet it. You have to listen to what you're being called to do, what you're being asked to do. And that was it. Like, I mean, I would have the intuition to go here, go there. I mean, I took a man home, and he gave me, we just had a really good conversation, and he gave me $100 tip. Like, what? Like, I clutched my chest and I cried. I couldn't help it. I was just so grateful. I was overwhelmed, overjoyed. I've had the drunk ones fun. The drunk ones super fun. Picking them up from boys, getting them home safer. They so fun, for the most part. I've never had that issue, but $50 tips. And it wasn't even all about that. It was because I was doing this, to pay my bills, and it did just that and more. Like, I was impacting. A guy said he was going to kill himself. He asked to hold my hand. He was like, he hated himself. His dad had passed, and picked up a white guy or whatever. Color don't matter, but I'm just sharing. He was like, I just want you to know that I thought to go kill myself, and I thank you so much just for, because my whole being is just love, like inspiration, like I hate to see a person be so down on themselves, hating on themselves. Like, we were created, we are love. That's what we are at our core. And I just hate to hear that. So whatever is on my heart to speak, I'm gonna speak it. And if I'm speaking life into you, so be it. But I never add to someone's pain or help them hate themselves even more. Like, I just, that's not who I am. And so I literally, another position or place in my life where I was able to be me, and that's where I am being. Every place that I'm being called to now, whether it is caregiving, whether it is being a nanny for a 3-month-old beautiful baby, they all flexible positions in my life like that I've been called to, passionate about. I'm able to be with my children. We're able to go on trips. We have not done one yet, but we will. Things, every time I've made a transition in life, it takes me some time to get back on my feet, and I'll be good. So like my banner say, baby, I have broke days, I have paid days, I have great days, I have not so great days, but I keep I keep, like Jill Scott, baby, I keep on, because life is just so much more to life than just going to work and coming home, doing the same thing over and going back again. It's so much more to life than that. Like, you have to find a balance. It takes some time to find it, but once you find it and you feel it on your spirit or your heart and your soul to move, do that thing. Like, it's scary. It'd be scary as hell, to do just a change, a human being to make some change, and like a big change, and you've been in your place that you're comfortable with, it's stable, and that's scary to leave that, but my personal trainer, and I love this, love it, she said sometimes some things have to fall apart for things to fall into place, for you to step into something new, and that's real. Like, how else are you going to be open to these? I would never have been open to these new opportunities to be a blessing to other people's family, and just being myself and being paid for it, paid for my passion, I like to say. If I was still as a at that preschool, wouldn't have happened. So if you feel it, let me be that inspiration to you today, if I can. If you feel it on your heart in your soul to be, like I said in my previous video, it don't matter what it is. Don't let nobody judge you for what you like to do, what you enjoy. Again, if that's a janitor, again, if that's you cleaning bathrooms, again, if you want a DoorDash or whatever, it's flexible, you on your own time, and I don't, a 9 to 5, there's nothing wrong with that. Come on now, I've done that all my life. That's all I've known. So it was nothing to me though. When I'm done, I'm done. If my heart not in it, I'm gone. That's relationship, friendships, whatever, like, out. Yeah, done. Because I find no life in that. I have no, peace in that, like doing something and my heart not in it. I'm all about heart and love and joy, and peace. So if it don't light me up, you won't see me there. Yeah, you won't see me. If it feel heavy, you won't see me there. That's family, friends, nothing. Like, I'll take a step back, tune back into myself, where all the peace, all the joy, all the love, and everything is, until something shifts or it ends. That chapter closes. So that's just who I am, and the way I've found myself in this place. Following my heart, and I'm gonna continue to do that, no matter what anybody say. Always been that way, and I'm so grateful that I love who I am. I love who I am and how I move, baby. Love it. So yes, if you feel it, do it. Let me be that inspiration, baby, as so many has inspired me, and my spirit team, my guides. Oh, thank you. I'm so thankful. I'm so passionate about this. I'm so passionate to just find my soul family, baby. Yes, soul family unite. Light workers, twin flames, plie, all that other stuff. I don't get into all of that, but I'm open to it all. It's just so much more to what we've been taught, what we've been raised to learn about, or stuff like that. So yes, I love you. Bye.